the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
John Dramani Mahama editu just say yeah babeto abase na campaign shase a truck kakra ene no kakra na yede mu na e kam ye say NDC amanyuko ni ntro na one etwa no e yade say eye abroso ene say recently ene hu say illegal mining ay kan galam say hun sensem asori enye asem kotoa residents no kra bebredi ababetu edwa say nipa a one ekwa site wa one ekohu ono one enye Ghana for ebi o ha bebi so say crash wo ye de wa ha no mo hwe wanim ebi nso o ho kra obekọ weapons a ekura wo mo no untimi kura na wa ben wo mo how come say a foreigner to me ba Ghana e de weapon ba eba be galam say ebinum say one kra ho a obehun say NDC amanyuko na executives no obehun say one ebia betwam na one ko forest wo sana ni nyina one eko nyina ebinum kra ho a one e de weapons na ekwa akomo mo sani obi eba ho a one entwe ema no a one mine ni true nsuo mu sani nsuo de be sei na campaign a ye ba be koi won so e de one aye one campaign and chai na Beatrice Anan a oye NDC amanyuko no communicator ede ba beto abonten se odi video bi beto abonten se okwa Kentampa waterfalls a eyade se galamsey asensuo ni nyina a enye asem kotoa ene obekan ene o manhene kwabena sante ayire ne ho kan pa a na enye asem kotoa researchers bi o he from Dubawa researchers eyade se sankofo we eye fact check se wo ka asem ne sasem ne nya no kra won ankasa fato won so na won akọ abonten akọhwehwem na omo de no kra no apa betu edwana one ekoye onhwehwem no na edadi pefe se Kentampa waterfall no maame di video no ba betu abonten nsuo ba ko ani efefefe ba ko ani asai otere se eye illegal mining na asai Kentampa waterfalls no ade se nya ade se enukure bia ewo memum se nsuo etwa na nsuo no ani aye finti se nsuo no ejaya na nsuo no ani asan aye fefefe nti enya illegal mining na asai no afi Omanhene netewo ontimi enkasai ene of fire NDC pa na enye asem kotoa yenko na yenkoti Omanhene kwabena asante.
We should know. We keep destroying ourselves and we are thinking say out of that distraction at the paper this morning I didn't know the credit. There was a video being fly. Lady I remember born about to say Omo didn't attempt Charles Beatrice Anna was in here. Yeah, Beatrice Anna. We go who say destroy that was a Kentampa waterfalls. Yeah. Oh, somebody fact check here. Is it true? Say opposite. Opposite. Why? Opposite. Why do you do that? Why Beatrice? Why? Then my bitch na ka say obi chena jona muta them call me name say na we did it me and we should know it can't be true. Yeah, opposite. I don't be so you are misinformed. No, it's not about that. It's about the weight and the power she carries. Onyame adom. Yeah, to do maybe jejemu. That information I would got to abontin. See what I say echo that. Yeah, it's waterfalls. Echo. It will be crap planning so because the consequence of an untruth. Whether this is disinformation or misinformation, you didn't do well. You didn't do well. See a chicho maya, and I see a petumia. I could see someone throw DNA in Chato Swan in it didn't say, yeah, nay, one and so and then Namaka can you how can you do this? How can you do this? Is the NDC coming to supervise Czechoslovakia? Is it not Ghana? Yeah. So Namia NDC Aduma, are they going to supervise Guyana or is Ghana? Is it what at all are we doing to ourselves? Why? Now election baby Anna, as if says Somalia and if no Beshia war be a bit now. Yeah, easy. I say, Nadiana Muye, the Muye Mutia said. Tigana for. I'm not going to repeat myself. They have played us up all the time. They have played us all up. Now, Mr. Abraham TV can symbol social media. I'm in Tiasi. Confirm say, me share we na me process in Banyametina. So say, I fear battery. Sebi, before money more and more than be. I just couldn't understand it. Yeah. Of course. Open said you scapegoat. Why do you go and do mentor some? Why? That is why we keep announcing to all stakeholders political parties, CSOs, Asofu, Peace Council, all these Christian councils, and all those who are eligible voters and party sympathizers. You cannot please His Excellency the former president or John Alaji Baumia by or Alan Kojo Chemati or Cheddar. You cannot please these people by going to stab or kill or steal. How do you please them? How do you please them? How do you please them?
It's true.
Baby, I do know. Mesre, we cannot be toyed with again. If you go back, if you check all Christmas,
yes.
Then 10 years back Christmas, the DMZ 2020 or Christmas. In some you can or Makola 10 years ago. The free Christmas quite who say Bibi Thursday and Toffee. They be
so dishonest.
Dishonesty principle.
They be entirely.
It is the lack of principle and dishonesty na abayimu. And the greed, no, that self-centeredness. And no nama inano, what want to do. They be adamika. Change of power does not mean change of anything the progress or development. It's a change of power. This is another household. As a
sample saying.
Yes.
That's what they say. The CI doesn't talk about samples. Does it talk about samples? The CI talks about providing evidence for every error you have seen. The CI doesn't talk about samples. Say, "I'll be mimiti." Now me see Nsem-Pii foi. Majuma mo ye no. Me wo asem wo ho.
Yes.
Now Nsem-Pii foi afre me say okay Kofi Tonto. Branefa kwano December 2. Me buy am a presentation. Me wo how wo ho say advertisement we mu boy say Nsem-Pii foi say no problem. For evidence no yeden
a brain because the Nsem-Pii for betimi aye hu bibi no ne say Nsem-Pii for yesimu didi atam dodo me be presentation and me say Nsem-Pii for me monitor am no mu didi atam 100 times on your airwaves mu didi atam Nsem-Pii for say no problem for evidence a kire say ye didi attempt 100 times by. We see that be maka say 100 ne de no ano no. Na who Nsem-Pii for no, mo amun ko tie na mo 500 ne mremi. This is the level of absurdity. This is the level of absurdity we are talking about. But on them giving more evidence to the East, Omanebo makes the argument say Electoral Commission way in if they don't believe or trust so much marriage, they will not even give it. So
bring your evidence. Who said me the car can say me say? Yet the constitutional instruments me no na ye adwuma.
Yes.
91 and 127.
Sure.
Sabe parliamentarians no mo to NDC for him.
NDC.
Yeah, constitutional instrument no money. Yeah, constitutional instrument no money. Enti no money free say the evidence I dance ne bar na party no betimi aka say onye sa dance ni nia. I don't know mo constitutional instrument no. O man fan shemu say ye ma external auditor na audit. 137 MPs no mo to why den. What the parliament or no more than yeah constitutional instrument no. I don't know man fan shemu say this time titi ayato aba nyina besi ne no ya the voter exhibition we ne na ye by the free say sia no ya nyintu we fi say time a yeah constitutional instrument a ECD shemu say ya the Ghana card na beto aba we fi ade omo ye
the
Omo resist to the extent say aban loan be na okoji NDC parliamentarians catch aban say sa loan na okoji na ansa na ye be approve no chi sa osesa samra no urefi Ghana for muntie ne ye enipa na mo no mu dili no sabe no kre no ma bonsa ho. They are not honest people. Because you could have agitated. So we have voter exhibition register new now we exercise we are still submit the list to an external auditor. External auditor no permutations ni. Momo si enfan koma United Nations for me wa UNDP or something.
UNDP for have agreed to facilitate that process.
Debut.
Yeah.
Ghana as an independent nation, a sovereign nation, koya na elections we say UNDP say we agree to facilitate. Would UNDP? So you have agreed, say UNDP na debut. Obi menso kofiton to am MPP ni.
Yes.
Am gina homa MPP. Me say Kenya authorities say omusu betima facilitation ama. Ye fa koma Kenya authorities. Omusu ye independent body. Ye fa koma Kenya aban. Ye fa koma Burkina aban. Ana ye fa koma America aban. Ana ye pa a World Trade Organization.
Yes.
Ye fa koma omu. Me kofiton to dia me feeling no. Do you see the absurdity? And that is why the constitutional instrument was careful. Because they knew, say, Ukofa external auditor bar, there will be agitation on who the external auditor is. Because Kofi is proposing external auditor A. Party A bekas yempe external auditor A. Party B bekas open. Party A bet me aka no isi wo adamfo ni we refi say 2016 yakoto aba Israel fo bi asem bi ban mu nwuna bi na yakofa Israel fo bi refi we say me trusting. So who is to trust who NDC una be ka kire say UNDP, so I agree na MPP so say omo so say World Bank so so no so be ya. Who do we agree to? You see the absurdity of it? So there are laid down processes and rules. You don't change that laid down processes and rules in the middle of the game.
In the Omo demand in any Omo petition, just to put perspective on the auditing, what they are asking for, or say, number one, it is considering the grave irregularities. They started by enumerating the irregularities of Omo as a political party, and almost say, in the spirit of safeguarding Ghana's democratic process for free, fair, transparent, and peaceful elections on December 7th, respectfully, the NDC petitions the Electoral Commission to 1. Permit an independent forensic audit of the voters' register and its IT system. Underway, this is what they say. An independent forensic audit of the provisional voters' register and its IT system must be conducted to uncover the full extent of the irregularities, including unauthorized logins, transfers, discrepancies, and data corruption. This audit should also provide a comprehensive review of the IT infrastructure, human processes, and overall system integrity that led to these errors and discrepancies in the voters' register. The audit should also examine both the technical and procedural vulnerabilities of the EC's IT and registration system. Hold on.
Read what they said. Procedural. Are we in the state of process, or are we in the state of auditing a voter register? You are now going to audit the process? Are they listening to themselves? Procedure process now, you have machines now, systems now, the year, and after the audit system no. Where in the constitutional
the CI
no? Does it say yanko auditing the systems now? Who perceive auditing systems now? You don't wait for the names to be written. What problems with the IT systems are? You challenge it when the names are about to be written. Obi, me the bibia me the ba from Ghana 40 as you. Me tie. Me kuta phone. O se me nya list man.
Yes.
Wa hwe me mama ya list na wie me the list ni man wa. O se won trust phone no. Ada na me be ya list na gu phone no so se won trust phone na o ma yan ko the phone no e make sure se phone no ya papa. O hwe ma me tro din ni go phone so ni wie na me send wa. O se won trust phone no. Afe na yen kwohwehwe phone say phone ye papa. What be that? What does the law say? Does the law say we should audit the names or audit how the names the systems and machines we use to come about the names?
Yeah. But more issue with even the IT system of the EC and logins be a amount for be a login into the system, they deem that logins not to be illegal. Almost say even where is it? Unauthorized logins, transfers, discrepancies, and even they even make the point about data corruption.
Me say that be no unauthorized logins.
I don't any
ask them when they found the unauthorized logins. Is it you did voter register no ma omo no register no mu no unauthorized logins nana omo men ka kire say you did provisional register no ma ye no yeah go through provisional register no and you who said there are unauthorized logins. When did Omanibuama find out the unauthorized logins? He should tell us. Give us the precise date of every single unauthorized login on my precise date. Na yeshe.
Almost second demand, Kofi NSA convene stakeholders for collaboration. The Electoral Commission should urgently convene a meeting with all political parties, civil society organizations, and key international stakeholders, including ECOWAS, AU, UNDP, EU, USAID, the British High Commission, and others to discuss the forensic audit and ensure collective oversight of the process. Number 3, agree to publish.
Understand what they are saying.
To
do what? UNDP do what?
I'll say a moment discuss forensic audit. No more proposing.
What about it should they discuss?
Whether yema kwai no munya na say yema kwai no munya.
Jesus Christ.
Number 3, agree to publish the findings of the forensic audit. The results of the forensic audit must be made publicly available to ensure transparency, accountability, and confidence in the electoral process ahead of the 2024 elections. Yes.
I can see some value in the argument they are making, even partially. The part where they say we should publish the errors.
Yeah.
And not yet.
That we must say the result of the forensic audit. When it does happen, it should be published.
I have partial agreement.
Okay.
Partial agreement is that I've told you that independent audit they are proposing is not part in the regulations.
Okay.
2, the idea in itself say you from so you are
not against that. But even more other demand they say after the forensic audit almost say re-exhibit the register after the forensic audit. The NDC further demands a 5-day re-exhibition of the provisional voters register after the forensic audit is completed. What
are they talking about?
This will enable registered voters, including those affected by the errors, to verify their details and confirm the integrity of the voters register. Without such a re-exhibition, many legitimate voters will be disenfranchised. Number 5, review and correct all unauthorized transfers. Immediate steps must be taken to reverse all unauthorized voter transfers and restore the integrity of the voter transfer system. The EC must provide clear answers on the origins of these transfers, including identifying any technical or human causes, and correct these issues promptly. Number 6, adopt a revised timeline for electoral activities. The timeline for upcoming electoral activities, including the printing of the final voters register and related materials, must be reviewed and adjusted in consultation with all political stakeholders to allow sufficient time for the forensic audit, re-exhibition, and corrections without compromising the 7th December election date. And finally, institute accountability and integrity measures. The EC must institute measures to prevent future manipulation of the voters register. This should include a review of internal processes, improved transparency in voter registration and transfer systems, and stricter protocols to safeguard the integrity of the voters register. And those are their specific demands. And now omabo conclusion. And in the conclusion, no, let me see if they gave any ultimatum.